Memory is a strange and slippery thing. Sometimes it fades quickly, like fog burned away by sunlight. Other times it lingers for years, sharp, detailed, alive. And in the middle of the night while we sleep, something even more remarkable happens. Our memories begin to reshape. This is the hidden partnership between dreaming and remembering. During sleep, the brain doesn't go offline. It goes into editing mode. Think of it like a librarian reorganizing a giant, messy archive. New memories arrive daily. Big ones, small ones, emotional ones, forgettable ones. These insights remind us how much we still have to learn about the architecture of sleep. Your brain must decide what to keep, what to strengthen, what to blur, and what to let go. Much of this process happens during REM sleep, when dreams are most vivid. Studies using brain imaging have shown that the hippocampus, a critical structure for memory formation, is highly active during this time. It communicates with the neocortex, another major memory hub, replaying recent experiences and integrating them into long-term storage. But here's the fascinating part. Dreams don't just replay life like a movie. They remix it. Your brain pulls fragments from different moments, emotions, and ideas, and blends them into something new. These strange narratives might seem random, but they serve a purpose, organizing your thoughts, filtering noise, and finding meaning in the chaos. These insights remind us how much we still have to learn about the architecture of sleep. Think of it as memory alchemy. You may dream about being in school, but the people there are from your current job. The emotions you feel might connect to a recent argument. The colors, textures, and sounds might come from a place you visited years ago. It's not nonsense. It's your mind creating metaphor. This process is known as memory consolidation. It's how short-term memories become stable, long-term ones. Sleep helps lock in information, especially when it's tied to emotion. That's why students are often told to get a good night's rest before a big exam. Without sleep, the brain struggles to store what it's learned. Dreams may also help us make connections between unrelated pieces of information. If you've ever gone to bed with a problem and woken up with clarity, you've experienced this power firsthand. But dreams don't only strengthen memory, they can also soften it. Some researchers believe that REM sleep helps us process traumatic events in a way that reduces emotional intensity. By replaying the experience without the usual stress chemicals, the brain may help us heal. This is why people often dream about difficult moments long after they happen. Not to relive the pain, but to understand it from new angles. These insights remind us how much we still have to learn about the architecture of sleep. This function has powerful implications for mental health. Therapists have studied how sleep affects people with PTSD, depression, and anxiety, and found that disrupted REM sleep can interfere with emotional recovery. It's not just about how much you sleep, it's about how well you sleep. And then there's forgetting. Strangely, forgetting is part of remembering. The brain doesn't keep everything, it can't. So it must prune away the unimportant details to keep the important ones sharp. Dreaming might be one way the brain decides what to let go of. It revisits, reviews, and when necessary, erases. Have you ever had a dream about someone you haven't thought about in years, only to forget the dream itself by morning? That brief memory may have resurfaced as part of a cleanup routine, a test, a reminder, or a farewell. Dreams can be like emotional emails you never send. They help you say goodbye, make peace, or revisit a path not taken. And while dreams are deeply personal, research shows that certain types of memories tend to show up more often, especially emotional and social ones. Our brains seem to prioritize experiences that define us, moments of shame, pride, connection, or loss. These insights remind us how much we still have to learn about the architecture of sleep. This makes sense. Memory isn't just storage, It's story. And dreams are one way your mind rewrites those stories again and again, shaping how you see yourself and the world. So the next time you wake up remembering a dream, ask yourself, what memory was my mind working on? Was it trying to strengthen something, understand something, let something go? Because even when you're asleep, your brain is hard at work, filing, editing, connecting, healing. You're not just dreaming, you're remembering who you are.